Hello again and welcome to another episode of The Talking Drum. This episode features previously unreleased original music by yours truly. The music is the copyright of a partial book of songs that I have recorded in between playing with various cover bands over a 10-year period entitled Percussion Overload. The music consists of drum solos, beats, grooves, and songs. Please be advised that I have a very limited knowledge of songwriting and music theory. So sit back and try to enjoy the limitations of my mind. Thank you. sentences for the brutal stabbing death of a 21-year-old homeless woman. A beloved school teacher was stabbed to death in her home yesterday morning. Police have charged her 21-year-old son with the murder.
Kids today have no respect, taking life with no regret. In the schools having sex, and DSS a joke at best. All our laws are to protect them, none of them are to correct them. Elderly, they fear our children, beat and rob and sometimes kill them. Body piercing tattoos in the eyes of God. It's wrong. Spare the ride, spoil the child. And that's the reason why they're so wild. Parents should control and slipping. Kids today need good ass whipping. Hear me now, hear what I say. Tomorrow's future starts today. Alcohol and drugs are law. Gangbang is what kids adore. What the hell are parents do? How many ways can they be doing? How can we get kids on track when dads are smacking moms on crack? Rap music today is evil. Corrupts the minds of our young people. Pimps and whores and drive-by shooting. Young kids' lives are what we're losing. The system doesn't seem to work because the lawmakers are jerks. What as leaders can we do so we can get the message through? We don't want our children jailed because for them the system's failed. You have got to break the spell. Is it God or is it hell?
In Baghdad today, insurgents shot down a helicopter carrying 11 civilians and captured and killed the only survivor of the crash. Insurgents ordered the lone survivor to stand up and run. As he walked away, they began shooting with bullets ripping through his body. As he fell backwards, the insurgents could be heard shouting, "Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar," as the victim went down.
Make up your mind. The government distorts the truth so they can sacrifice our youth. Our kids are fighting in Iraq and can't get jobs when they get back. Babies being sent to war and don't know what they're fighting for. Soldiers dying every day for oil. What a price to pay. Soldiers coming home disabled. Some are mentally unstable. When will all this madness end? Our resources are running thin. Hear me now, hear what I say. Tomorrow's future starts today. You have got to break the spell. Is it God or is it hell?
More than a dozen teenagers attacked 5 police officers at a carnival Wednesday night, sending
3 officers to the hospital. 2 teenage boys aged 17 and 18 attempted suicide this week while in Department of Youth Services custody. Both boys have been transferred to psychiatric units. A 21-year-old veteran police officer was murdered this week when a 26-year-old suspect he was interviewing overpowered him, grabbed his gun, and shot him to death in the interrogation room at police headquarters.
Well, there you have it. That's book 1, Music of My Mind. Hope you enjoyed it. Very controversial on some subjects, but that's the way it is. For now, we'll see you until next time.